15. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Real quick, I told you yesterday, what was the Apple, why did the Apple not rip way higher yesterday? Very simple. Nothing was confirmed. It's not an Apple announcement. What if they don't do it? What if they never said this? What if it's fake? Think very simple. Okay? Interesting. Netflix, was that a Netflix announcement? No. We don't know if it's real. If it's real, Netflix is going to fly. If it's not, it's going to go down. Okay? The techs are moving up. This is option expiration week. Do we open down and rip higher? Very possible. Let's see. Let's see. Interesting. Do we open up? Do we open down? Don't know. Will Omid be in D.C. to go eat Beyond Meat with me? No, I have no idea. Omid can't get away a lot. I mean, he has to ask for permission a week early, a month early. I don't know. Interesting. We'll see. If Omid wants to come, that would be great. We don't know. Okay, well, we are going to D.C. This week. We're going to D.C. We're going to be there tomorrow night. Don't know. We may have room for a few people to come over and trade. I'm going to leave that one alone till later. Okay. Definitely the meetup will be either Friday after the market or Saturday. Don't know. Okay. We'll see. We'll post. So many people want to come. Interesting. It'll be fun. SPX down, but here's the thing. I have the SPX 3490s on my screen. SPX, I don't even know what it's down. Is it down 10? Oh, it's down 17. Okay. So 17, but so it's 4360, 4355, 4360. Do you know what the 4390s are? They're $4. 40 points away for 2 days or $4. This should be 2. It's telling you he thinks we may come all the way back. And then we see. Chips. 2 things from Taiwan Semi. Taiwan Semi beat. They raised. Everything was good. Stock is down. Not so good for Lam Research. Not so good for Lam Research earnings. Because now you have Micron. Great news, guide up, stock down. Taiwan Semi, great news, guide up, stock down. May not hold Lam Research. Interesting. Then we see. Okay? Needs 638 now. 638. NVIDIA. Working lower. Let it go lower. I believe split is coming. Needs 809. Shop. Very intrigued with this one. Interesting. Don't believe it can go that much lower. If it gets to 1509 today, it's going to rip. Netflix. All about, is the news real? Do you believe it's real? I don't know. But the company didn't announce it. People are speculating. 561, 566. Then we see. Underneath 551 bad. Snow continues to go lower. How about this thing down 25 points off a breakout and a breakup? This is why charts are worthless. A complete breakup and the stock drops 25. If you used a chart and you see this happen, you'll never use a chart again the rest of your life, because this happens more than 70% of the time. Go look. Nobody looks. That's why charts are garbage. Now, that being said, if it gets 260 today, it will be a monster lotto into runs on Fridays. Roku working way lower. Let it go lower. We'll get it for earnings. Then we see Goldman Sachs. It's garbage. It's garbage. GME. If this thing breaks 151, it can be 121 fast and 98. It can halt and open at 98. If it breaks 151, then we see TTD working lower, working lower. Don't sniff it till 81. Probably needs another quarter. NOW can't seem to get through 571, 572. Amazon, watch this one early. If it's real, it needs to hit 37.21. Apple, Katie Huberty, 166. I told you she would talk. If it gets to 150.6 and hold, it can run all week. Facebook, how weak is this? So here's something to write down. Write this on your wall. Every time Facebook hits a new high by at least 5 points, it goes down for 2 weeks in a row and drops a minimum of 10. Wow. Never has a second day, never goes up, it just drops. Google, if it gets under 25.48, it can drop 70. But it's very strong, 25.81, 2600 to the upside. Tesla, with the GM news, this thing needs to be 672 in the first 5 minutes. And then we see, and then we see. Don't like MasterCard yet. Good example of snow is meaningless. Your numbers are better. My numbers are gold. Semi starts trading lower before expected peak. No idea. We see. How's your health? PSA came in as good as expected. So that's good. Who's all coming? A lot of people are coming. Don't know. You mentioned last week if stocks sell off meme, so the stock goes down. Here's the thing. These guys are going to get butchered. At some point, they're going to get butchered. If you can survive it, maybe 6 months, or maybe a year, maybe 3 years. Maybe 3 years till GME breaks. Who knows? But it's going to break. And then we see. SPX versus SPY, they are not the same. They're similar. SPY pays a dividend. That means on a particular day, it can open down 1 or 2 points. You have to know when it is and what the dividend is. And on top of that, the tax treatment in SPX. And let me tell you something very, very simple. All these people, if you see somebody claiming to be a big trader that's trading SPY, they don't know shit. Block their ass. I'm telling you. Why? Because of the preferential tax treatment and the contracts. They're similar. But if I do 100 contracts in SPX, or somebody that's a big trader, then you have to do 1,000 contracts. And if you pay commission per contract, let's say you pay 50 cents per contract, and 1,000 contracts, that's $500. And if you pay 50 cents per contract, $50. That's a big deal. In and out, that's $1,000 difference. And with the tax treatment, not one person that's a huge trader or a good trader is trading SPY. Not one. Not one. That's a tell on who you follow. I'm telling you. There's tells everywhere. There's tells everywhere. Netflix has reported a hiring of EA executive. Okay, Tesla, how many executives Tesla hired? So they hire these executives, and is it going to come out in 10 minutes? Is it going to come out? Does that mean they're going to start this gaming thing in one day? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Okay? How many fires from Tesla were not from charity? And Katie Huberty, we talked about that. Think about that. Sam says Katie Huberty would talk, and she talks. Okay, golden comments. Hold on, we got more. That's what we got. Okay, that's what we got. We will post what we're going to do in DC and where, etc. and it'll be great to meet everybody. We did this big Miami one. Everybody came out, and people, it's fantastic. So let's see. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.